back. It's gone. Craig!
Thanks very much, Phil. Good to be here. Nice to meet Phil. How you doing, guys? My name is... Someone just shout out. He's Irish. That's good. It's nice. My name's Craig. I'm from Dublin. Any Irish in?
Yeah.
2 people. That's good, right? Alright, we're outnumbered, guys. Just be nice to everyone. Well, my name is Craig. So I used to be a really big fat guy. Thank you very much. Lost the weight because a friend of mine got into CrossFit, right? Which is a good thing. Became a gym instructor. Showed me the way of diet and exercise, which is good. You know, lost the weight. That was me when I was younger. So my friends, see, the thing is, I have like this body dysmorphia thing. Like I still feel like the big guy on the inside, you know. So my friends tell me I look like a rugby player and I sound like a football player, but I act like a Minecraft player. I'm just a giant baby running at you. Also I have the arsehole of a trumpet player. Thank you. Thank God I have a fiance now, right? Thank God I have a fiance now. I grew up as a heavy metal guy in my teens, right? Which is like all black clothes, band t-shirts, long hair. That was my scene when I was a teenager. It's a tough scene to grow up in, you know? And in that scene, you got accused of being a poser. You go out with a new band t-shirt on and your friends would say to you, oh, you like Metallica now? Well then prove it. Name 5 songs from that album. And I'd be like, oh shit. Now, I panicked at first, but I knew my music. I'd named those songs, I was all good. Any of the kids that didn't know their music got taken down to a river and shot in the head, okay? That's what kids did when they were 15 in Dublin. But there was stuff, you're just trying to fit in and you get accused of being a poser, trying to be a fake person just trying to fit in and stuff. That was my scene like 20 years ago, you know, the heavy metal scene. I think the scene has changed now, right? I think everyone in the scene now is gay. Right? And I just wonder, are there people in that scene accusing others of being gay posers? Right? Like someone comes out in a nice little crop top with Chapel Roan on it. Then I go, oh, you like Chapel Roan? Prove it. Name 5 dicks you've sucked this week. How do you prove that? I smell my breath. I've got a stain in my t-shirt from last night. My knees are sore. I'll suck your dick right now. Fuck, that's only 4. I know that I couldn't name all 5. Got taken down the river and they shoot a load on his head. Thank you very much. Right? So I have a fiance now, right? Things are going well. She's teaching me a lot. Right? She's teaching me a lot. Now I say teach, but I mean she's fixing. She's fixing a lot. Right? The things she's teaching me about lately is star sign, guys. You know about your star sign? Give me a cheer. 3 people. Good, that's good, right? Look, she told me that I'm an Aries. She told me that she's a Virgo. And she told me her mom is a Cancer. I was like, I know she's bad, but you can't call her that, okay? And she told me that the star sign Cancer is the symbol of the crab. I was like, your mom has crabs? She was like, stop that. Right? I was like, okay. So we got to talking about it and learned a bit more. And I was like, look, but it's 2025. Surely we could rename that one star sign called Cancer now to make a lot of people feel better, right? Or else we rename them all to diseases, so it's funny for everyone, right? Like flicking through the magazine once a month, reading about your star sign. I'll read mine out first, okay? I'm fiery and my energy is kinetic. Yeah, that's typical me, chlamydia, okay? Brilliant stuff. Ladies, I'll read yours out here. What's it say? Relentless and always never quits. Typical AIDS, right? That's who we're on, right? Sir, things are looking pretty shaky over here for you, Parkinson's. We're having fun, right? We're having fun. Thank God I have this girlfriend now, right? This fiance, I should say. We got together at Christmas, gave her the ring, things are going well. You know, I grew up as a ginger kid, you know, I got insulted all the time. I got some weird insults as a ginger. Like people would shout at me across the street, you know. People shout nicer things at me now because we're celebrities. People say to me, hey Ed Sheeran, okay? Which is a bit nicer. You know, a bit of a backhanded compliment because he looks like a small boy with straw hair, right? And I can beat him up. Well, I got one of the weirdest insults ever last summer. I was in the park playing with my friends, and a car pulled up and screeched its wheels, so we stopped playing frisbee, and we looked over, and this guy was like, hey Ginger! I was like, yeah? And he goes, do you read books? I was like, yeah? He goes, well, have you read Pubes? And then he drove off. I thought it was a drive-by. My friends fell down laughing. I was like, did he hit you guys? Did he hit you? I was checking for bullet holes. Haunts me to this day. I think about it all the time because I don't read books at all. Why did I say yes to that? Terrible. Thank God I have this fiance now, right? We got together during the pandemic. very strange time to start dating someone through a window. Are you enjoying this? The peas, love, right? We got together during the pandemic, so we got to know each other intimately in those close days. We were stuck in the house forever, remember? So we say our first date was about 2 years into the relationship, and we finally got to go out to a restaurant together, right? There's a lot riding on this night. I want it to go perfectly. We haven't been out together socially, right? Hello, sir. You guys are basically looking at my arse back here, aren't you? Fucking hell. And they're smiling, nice. Right, my slide into the DMs, guys. Let's get crazy later, okay? So, went to first big date with my girl, right? Put a lot on the line. I'm putting a lot of effort in. I had my hair greased that night. I took my shirt in, and I was holding my farts in for my gal, okay? She chooses the restaurant. She's a real foodie, right? She chose an Italian restaurant. She grew up as an only child, her and a man would go out for food all the time, you know? I grew up with 6 other siblings. Eating food for me is like feeding piranhas in prison, okay? I'm the kind of guy that would eat a hot dog off the ground at a festival, you know? Just like, free! Oh, right? I'm that type of guy. I will survive anywhere. So we go to the restaurant, I'm trying my best. We sit down at the table, she orders first, we order pasta, it comes to the table, I'm excited. I start eating mine straight away, I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing. This is so good. She goes, yeah, would you like to use a fork? I was like, oh fuck, which one is it? There's 4. She rolls her eyes, takes the first bite of hers and then puts her fork down and goes, it's a bit al dente, I'm gonna send it back. And I was like, look, it's our first day, I don't mind. I want everything to be perfect, okay? But also, what the fuck is al dente? Okay? A few people laughing, everyone else is like, let's Google al dente so we know what that is actually. It was a pasta that was like undercooked, it's like chewy, she didn't like it that way. I wanted her to be happy, she sent it back. She did it very smoothly as well, which I'm not good at. So I complimented her, I said, you did that very well. She goes, well, what would you do in that situation? I was like, in that situation? I would just eat whatever they bring me. She goes, what do you mean? I go, I mean, if I ordered a pizza in this Italian restaurant and they brought me out sushi, I'd be like, thank you very much, sir. Have you got some wasabi and soy sauce back there? Maybe some chopsticks to aid my meal. I don't bow at the guy, thank you very much, sir. Like, she said, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was like, don't worry, you'll find out, baby. Plenty of years together. She was like, all right. She goes, look, if you're not good at confrontation, that's something I can help you with. And I said, yes, letting her hear what she wanted to hear so I could get out of the conversation. But unfortunately, it did happen a couple of months later. We went out another day and I got the wrong order. I remember it well. I was coming out of the bathroom, I ordered chicken wings as my starter. I love chicken wings. I came back, the garlic bread on the table. Just so we're clear, guys, that's not the same food, okay? Now, I tried to sit at the table and start eating the garlic bread straight away so she wouldn't make me send it back, but she stabbed me in the hand with a fork and said, we're going to do this today. And I was like, okay. She was call a waiter over to the table, and I was like, cool. She's like, calm down, just call a waiter over. I was like, okay. Start sweating straight away already. And I was like, okay, how do I call a waiter over to the table? All I could think of was like stuff I've seen in movies, and I put them all together, and I went like this. Garçon, over to the table, please. She's like, what are you doing? I was like, I don't know. I've never done this before. The guy's running over to the table, assuming we're getting robbed. And he's like, sir, is everything okay with your meal? And I'm absolutely covered in sweat now. The flop sweat is taken over. It looks like someone threw a bucket of water over me. The quiff is gone. Sweat is rolling down my forehead directly into my eyes because I don't really have any eyebrows, guys, okay? So now I'm blind at the table trying to talk to this man. And he's like, sir, is everything okay with your meal? And I just start stuttering. I was like, she sees me panicking and goes, oh God, here, have some water. I took the water out of my hand that was filled with ice. I started rattling in my hand so much I panicked and put it back down. I looked at this waiter and farted like... He stood back and was like... Leaned into my girlfriend at the time. He goes, sorry miss, is this some sort of charity evening? Does your date need like a helmet or a drool cup of some sort? She was like, no, that's my boyfriend. He just has something to say. And she gave me that eye flare that means do this now or I'll kill you. Like... So I was just floundering. I'm like, oh, so sorry. The waiter says one more time, sir, is everything okay with your meal? All I got out was, I'm so sorry, the garlic bread is al dente. She grabs the waiter, she's like, yeah, bring back a helmet, I'm going to kill him. She goes, look, I get it. From now on, I'll do all the talking in the restaurant, okay? The only thing you're allowed to order is crayons. I was like, okay, that seems pretty fair. So now every time we go out to dinner, I have to eat 2 or 3 crayons to make her feel happy. Right? She brings them in her purse, takes them out, puts them in a bowl. She's like, go ahead. And I'm like, right. So guys, that's all my time. I'm going to give you back to Phil. If you like comedy, you can follow me at Red Sauce Comedy, guys. Enjoy your day, right? Keep it going.